Hey everyone. So I'm gonna have to do this monthly or weekly, depending on which one you're looking at, a little differently today. I'm in Mykonos, Greece. I've been here for a few days. It's absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I can actually see the water from where I am. In fact, I'm gonna toss it around for you just so you can get a look yourself. And, so, so that's where I'm at. So hence, I can't do the double camera thing, so you can see the cards. So I'm just going to hold them up for you and explain them. So remember, this is the reading may not resonate with everybody. Hopefully, it resonates with you. You know, this is a general reading, of course, and the timestamps will be below. If you're watching the your monthly, I still timestamped it so you can pass this and go right to that. So thank you for being here, and on with the reading. All right, ciao. Hello, my dear Geminis. I'm so sorry. I tried doing the readings outside, and of course, the cards started blowing away, so that didn't quite work. So, again, this is a monthly reading for Gemini for September 2019. This will not resonate with everybody, of course. It is a bigger spread than my weeklies because, of course, obviously it's the monthly energies. So we're going to get right to it. And universe, what do you have to tell Gemini for September 2019? Any advice, clarification, insight? So this is for Gemini 2019 for September 2019 Gemini. All right, let's start at Gemini. Okay, so we have the first row is going to be the past. Let me see if I get a little closer myself. There we go. I hope I'm not blocking anything. Okay, that's for the past. Now we have your present. And I'm gonna have to bring these up a little bit. Next time I'll have the double split screen. We have your, this is what advice or things you may have to overcome, advice from tarot or the spirit. And then you have the future outcome. And the future is about 3 months, but again, the universe does not work with a time card, so a little hard to pin down time with tarot, especially for a general reading. So, and your overall writing energy on the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a woman or a person. It does not necessarily have to be a woman. It can be a man as well. It's just an energy of someone who has their emotions under control. And that's a beautiful thing because once you have your emotions under control and balanced, you can have more abundance come to you. You can manifest easier. You can manifest more because the emotions, if they're out of control, like you can, I'm not saying don't feel anything, absolutely feel things, but for negative emotions, you need to feel them and let them go. You can't keep a hold of them. So this is a good card. It seems like you have this or may have to, maybe that's your riding energy that you have to come. We're gonna find out once we start doing your reading here. Okay, so you have you have the lovers here. The lovers could be about a relationship, a business partner. It could be also finding love for yourself, coming back to love you, to balance your masculine and feminine energies, and about loving yourself. You have the Six of Wands, which is a victory. You have the Eight of Wands, which means information is coming in swiftly, or was, because it's in the past. And then you have the Empress, which is all about, the Empress is all about, yes, she's about fertility, but she's also about creativity. She's about abundance. She's about joy. This is a woman who can manifest what she wants. And again, it's just an energy. So whether you be male or female, that's not a particular worry here. It's just an energy. So I'm going to look at this present first. And this is currently, you have the beautiful new Ace of Cups, new emotional fulfillment here, which is gorgeous. And the aces are like hands of God, basically. They're basically fated for new starts. So this is beautiful, even this new emotional start. You have, and right next to it, you have the Fool card, which is the Fool takes the journey. He's moving on and knows that the universe has his back. He is not afraid to go down a path that he has not explored before. And this is beautiful because this is what we need to do to move forward. So My dear Geminis, you also have the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords can mean actually imprisonment, but it rarely does. It's more about more of a mental thing, because remember, the swords are all about the mind, ideas, things of that nature, or ethereal even. But this person has bound themselves up, basically. This person could easily escape from here. I always like to call it braces on the brain, because it's something that we like to tell ourselves that we are not good enough. We can't do this. We don't have enough. It's all the negatives that kind of circulate in our head to try to hold us back from the next step of what we should be doing. And we all do it. We all put up barriers in our mind, or, things start to go well and we're like, oh, I don't know. I mean, what if it turns out all wrong and I'm like hurting again and this is just awful? You can't think in those mindsets. And trust me, we all do it, but we also need to all be strong and get out of it. You also have the Nine of Wands here too, which is also about, you've been battling. It's been a long road. It's been a long road, but you're still here. You're the wounded warrior, but you're still standing up and you're ready to fight still. You're holding your ground here. This is a 9. You're almost done with this battlement, because 10 is completion. So let's see what's going on here. So you had some news that came in quickly. Now, this may have been news from this Empress, could be somebody else. This could be another man or woman who's very secure in themselves, who maybe has mentored you, maybe in business, maybe as more of a psychological level, helping like a friend, giving you emotional support. So this is what this could be. And this new information, maybe that was coming from this Empress, gave you a victory, because it looks like you may have found yourself. Like this person may have helped find yourself here. And as we go on, we're as the cards go on, the more the story will unfold. And remember, this is a general, so it can be read many different ways. You have this new Ace of Cups, a new beginning presently with and you're taking the journey here now, this brand new journey to fulfill your new emotional status. However, there's a little bit of a pitfall here. You need to not get in your mindset about the negatives. I know you're fearful, like the new journey can be very scary. Don't block yourself this way. Take these new steps. You have been battle weary. I can definitely see that. But again, here we have the Queen who's got her emotions under cap. So it seems like you're getting into the situation where you are controlling your emotions at this point. Like this is kind of going for you, going out, and you have starting this new journey and this new fulfillment here. So my dear Geminis, let's see what your obstacles or advice from Spirit. You have the Seven of Pentacles, which is waiting for your projects to come to fruition, or waiting for your harvest to arrive, basically, or whatever project you've been working on. It's not quite there yet, but it is in progress. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Again, he's a slow mover, but he brings financial news, good news usually. It could be a new job offer, things like that, stability, financially usually. This is the World card, which means new endings and beginnings. So this is good. And then you also have the Knight here, another Knight, and the Knight of Swords. And again, the swords are about the ethereal, about the intellect, about truth, justice, ideas. So with this, you're taking this new journey, and you got to keep your eye on the prize, because it's all about this new financial gain is what you're looking for, these new projects you're working on. Keep working. The universe is telling you, keep working on this. The money is coming. It may be a little slow. It's not like, may not be a little quick. He's not exactly the fastest mover, but you are working on it, and you need to continue taking that journey and working on whatever project or something else that you're working, whether even if this is a love affair, that even relationships are the hardest things to work on sometimes. They're the biggest ways to help us grow when you're in a relationship of some sort. So keep on doing that, because right next to it you have this new beginning. Something is ending, which we can see because you're taking the new journey now, and you're starting anew. And this is beautiful. And these new ideas, are coming forward and you're rushing into it. I love this because these go very well together. The full and the knight kind of rushing in. He does rush in. He's not afraid to rush into these things. And then down here, I don't know if you can see it. It is the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords. Another intellect card, someone who's very stable and knows what they want intellectually, knows the truth of what he's seeking. This is a very stable person. This could be a person in your life, someone who again is maybe helping in your career, maybe on a project of some sort. Could be a father figure that is giving you advice, that is helping you along in this new project. You have and again, which is perfect with this knight, because it could be that this person you're working with is other people's money, the Three of Pentacles. So working with a group of people, or at least another person working on this project, and that could be this sword, King of Swords here. So you have the Tower moment, and you have the Ace of Wands, which is all brand new inspiration. Now, it's interesting that you have this Tower here, because the Towers can happen abruptly. Sometimes like people get sick, or there's accidents, divorces, anything of that nature that kind of puts us like, oh my God. However, the Tower can also mean is that you no longer fit here anymore. That your energy is changing, that you can't fit in this tower anymore. So it's actually you almost removing the tower yourself. And that kind of works beautifully with this full energy, because this tower no longer serves you. Now it's in the future. So you may be starting on this journey to break this tower apart, because you have this this Ace of Wands, which is beautiful, new inspiration, creativity, moving forward with projects. And of course, you have the Ace here with new emotional contentment. So I'm going to do a clarifier on this, the Tower card for you. So, universe, can I have a clarifier for Germany, for Gemini, for September 2019? Can I have a clarifier for the Tower? Can I have a clarifier for the Tower, please? Can I have a clarifier for the Tower? Okay. Oops. So we have the King of Wands. Yeah, and it's funny too, because the Ace of Wands is right here. I feel this is not going to be an abrupt change as much. I think it's going to be more, like I said, you're expanding, you're getting bigger, you're moving out of this shell that was, and you're taking the new journey, and that you're too big now. Your energy is too big now for this tower, and you're changing, because this is all about inspiration and creativity and very stable energy here. So it's beautiful. And then you've got, of course, got the Ace of Wands right next to it. So I'm feeling this is not something that's going to be too abrupt for you. I think that you're going to start working on this project with these new ideas coming in. There may be a slight tower moment, and I think it's going to be more in your thinking than anything else. Perhaps to recalculate, or maybe this person is helping you here, working with somebody, and the new ideas come in. Do you know what I mean? The new ideas come in. So these are new. This is like a tower moment. You shift your ideas, and I kind of feeling that's more what it is, especially with this World card here, new endings and beginnings. So it's actually kind of beautiful that you're having this tower, like they're right here together. Yeah, I'm thinking this is more of you, more fun, standing in your power here with the Lovers, which is a victory for you. And I think somebody may have been helping you, or it could have been that you now are kind of seeing yourself as the Empress, which is still a beautiful thing. That could be the victory here, falling in line with your Empress energy, this abundance, this creativity, loving yourself, coming back to yourself, balancing your male and female energies. And this is a victory. And it could have happened fairly quickly when you decided to shift that over. So this is beautiful. I think you have still a little battle weary, but I think you need to get out of that mindset, because you have these new adventures coming here. You're working hard. You have the money coming in, new ideas. And I think what this is going to be here, this little tower moment, I think you're just going to realize look at things in a different way, and it's going to expand. It's going to expand for you. And let's do the final outcome for you. So can I have a final outcome for Gemini? Can I have a final outcome for my dear Geminis for September 2019? Can I have a final outcome for Gemini, September 2019? Okay. Let's see if you can see that. There you go. Okay. The Six of Cups is all about looking towards the past, because everybody likes to reminisce a bit, and which is not a bad thing, but we can't be stuck in the past. It can also be a card of sort of contentment with the Six Cups being filled. The Devil, of course, avarice, addictions, self-sabotage. It could be somebody who is playing the devil role, could be a Capricorn, that is the Capricorn card. But I don't see this. I think this is almost that mindset here, where I think you may find yourself a little bit being held back a little bit by your thinking more so, because these people that are chained to the devil are really not that particularly chained. They're there on their own volition. They could easily remove those chains. And then we have the Star of Hope. So you are very hopeful. You're beginning this new journey, and you've got this beautiful card. This is kind of like the universe kind of blessing it, basically, that you have this beautiful hope that this is meant to be, to keep going forward in this direction, and to be the Empress, to love yourself, to go forward. You do have the Temperance card, which is about balance, and it's also about patience. You have the Knight of Chalices, which is, again, that new emotional offer coming in. And this could be somebody also coming in with that new emotional offer. Maybe not just yourself. Maybe that tower moment was that expansion where you come in and you realize that you are bringing this emotional stability because you have it. You have it coming in. It's a beautiful thing to see. And then the Three of Wands is all about expansion. So this man's looking for his ships to come in, but he has already made his decision on whatever project he was working on or whoever he chose in his life. And he is now looking at the expansion of this moving, of this Fool going forward and moving bigger into this new storyline. And it's beautiful. And again, with the new inspiration, the new creativity going on here, becoming the King of Wands. Beautiful energy. I think this is not someone trying to hurt you. I think this is just your particular mindset. I think you need to not dwell too much in the past. I think you need to look forward. Remember, you always have hope, the Star of Hope. If there are any addictions, true addictions or whatnot, I do believe that you will overcome them, but I don't really see it as per se as an addiction here. But again, this is a general reading, so it's very hard sometimes to know exactly what works for you. We have of course, it is saying be patient. This is all coming. This emotional fulfillment is coming. The expansion is coming, but you have to be patient with it. Remember to be patient because your harvest will come in. So this is beautiful. You have these new endings and beginnings. And I love these cards. I feel good that you've kind of found yourself here, that you're finding maybe your true calling of what you want to do in life, and maybe loving yourself more, becoming the Empress to create more in your life, to manifest the things you want. And this does look like, most likely, this could be an idea that you have, but this does look like somebody coming in to help and to work. Either it could be, a business partner, it could be, like I said, your father, it could be the company you're working for, again, because it is money together, groups of people's money together, working collaboration. And I think you're going to have that. I think this is going to be more of an aha moment for you. I don't think this is going to be like, oh my God, a bad moment. I think it's going to be more of an aha moment for you, where you become this King of Wands with this new inspiration, this new idea goes forth here. So Gemini, I love these cards for you. Let me know. Please leave some comments. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time, all right? You have a wonderful, wonderful day. Ciao.